In this lecture, we are still discussing the module number 8, that is sectional view. And in this video lecture, I will tell you about different methods or type of sectioning technique. Following are the different type of sectional views like full section view, half section view, and so on. We will cover all of these one by one. Let's start with the full section view. When the cutting plane line is extends entirely through the object, the resulting section is known as the full section view. Figures on the next slide show a multi-view drawing with a cutting plane line at the top view, and the corresponding full section view is shown on the front view position. Full section of a front view will place the cutting plane on either horizontal top view or vertical profile views. In architecture drawing, a full section top view is called a plane view or a floor plan. A full section for a profile view is an elevation section that is used in many cases to avoid having the dimension hidden lines. Here you can see the full section working drawing for a JIT base. The section view is drawn on the top view side. So as the arrow direction is upward, so this portion of the object is removed and this one is kept on the drawing. Here you can see the sectional view of the JIT base. इस फिगर में आप देख सकते हैं कि हमने डायमेंशनिंग जो है वो हिडन लाइन को यूज करते हुए ऐड की है जो कि इनकरेक्ट प्रैक्टिस है. सो फॉर एडिंग द डायमेंशन वी शुड draw the sectional view so that we can add dimension according to rules. Here is another example. यहाँ पे हमने सेक्शन व्यू के लिए कटिंग प्लेन लाइन जो है वो ऐड की है और इसकी एरो की जो डायरेक्शन है वो अप साइड है. फॉर डैट आपका ये जो हाफ पोर्शन है ये रिमूव हो जाएगा लाइक दिस एंड देन यू कैन सी इंटरनल फीचर्स of the object. So here you can see the section view is drawn. It's a closer look related to the full section view. Exercise related to full section view. Given the top and right side view, sketch the front view as a full section and the material used for it is steel. इस फिगर के अंदर आप देखें यहाँ पे टॉप व्यू के अंदर सेक्शन लाइंस को ऐड किया गया है. एरो की डायरेक्शन अप साइड है. सो दिस पोर्शन विल बी रिमूव. सो फर्स्ट वी हैव टू ड्रा द फ्रंट व्यू ऑफ द ऑब्जेक्ट. सो हियर वी हैव इट. आफ्टर ड्राइंग द फ्रंट व्यू, ऐड द सेक्शन लाइंस. सो सेक्शन लाइंस आर बाउंडेड बाय द विजिबल लाइंस and visible feature behind the cutting plane are shown. The second type of section view is the half section view. Half section view exposes the interior of one half of an object while retaining the exterior of the other half. Half sections are prepared for symmetrical objects where the detail on both sides of the center lines are identical. So two perpendicular cutting plane line, one on the vertical plane and one on the horizontal plane, define the section area. As indicated by the figure, you can see two section lines are used. First one is the horizontal and second one is the vertical. Both circles having the same dimension and identical features. So that's why we are removing only this portion of the part. Here is the section view of the part and here is the internal feature of this object. So these align with center lines and remove an imaginary quarter of the part. So here the quarter of the part of object is removed. Here is another example of half section working drawing of belt pulley. Another example. So we remove the quarter part of the object and then drawing its sectional view. Exercise related to the half section view. So on the given front and right side views, you have to sketch the top view as a full section and create a half section front view. And the material of the part is brass. So let's first draw its front view. So here we have it, the front view of the part. Then we add the section line in the top full section view. These pattern is used for brass type of material. So no hidden lines shown here, and the center line divides the half. So इस फिगर के अंदर आप देखें कि जब आप इस पार्ट का फ्रंट व्यू ड्रा करेंगे तो आपकी हिडन लाइंस जो है वो इस तरीके से ड्रा होंगी, और ये मेरे पास फुल सेक्शन व्यू है। और यहाँ पे हमने हाफ सेक्शन व्यू ड्रा करना है, तो हाफ सेक्शन व्यू के अंदर हमारे पास जो ये पोर्शन है इसको यहाँ पे इंडिकेट किया जा रहा है इस लाइन के थ्रू, और यहाँ पे आपका ये फुल सेक्शन व्यू यहाँ पे आ रहा है। The third type of section view is offset section. A cutting plane normally extends through an object in a straight line. However, a straight cutting plane may miss some key feature that should be shown for maximum clarity. So when this situation would occur, an offset section view is produced by bending the cutting plane to show the features that don't lie in the same plane as shown on the figure right side. Here you can see if we draw a section line at this point, then this part of the feature will not be revealed during drawing the sectional view. If we draw a cutting plane line at this end, then this part of the object is not shown on the drawing. So here you can see a section line is bent at this point. And now we can draw the internal hidden features of a part. So the cutting plane line in figure A that is shown on the next slide is offset to align with a countersunk hole or a counter bore hole and a slot, none of which fall on a straight line. So when offsetting the cutting plane line, always bend the line at right angle to the cutting plane and perpendicular to the plane of projection. Note that the bend in the cutting plane are never shown in the section view as indicated by figure B on next slide. Here you can see offset section working drawing for the jig bearing locator, and here you can see the edge of offset section is not shown in the section view. Here you can see a countersunk, counter bore and slot feature that was not lying on the straight line. For that purpose, you bend the cutting plane line and then remove this part of the object and draw its section view like this. Also notice as these lines are not in the straight line, but this thing will not be shown under the section views like this. Here you can see each feature is shown on the same position. Here is another example of the section view. So this part will be removed and then we can add its section view. Offset section exercise. So we have given the front and top view. So first we have to sketch the three missing section views in their appropriate places, and the material of the part is cast iron. So let's first draw a section AA. Here is the section AA view that is shown at this side. So यहाँ पे हमने इस AA कटिंग प्लेन लाइन के लिए सेक्शन व्यू A-A जो है वो ऐड कर दिया है. Next we have the section at point BB, and finally we have the section at point CC. So we can add more than one cutting plane line on a single part. Aligned section view. Similar to the offset section, the aligned section cutting plane line scattered to pass through offset feature of an object. Normally the change in direction of the cutting plane line is less than the 90-degree in an aligned section. So when this section is straightened, the sectional view is drawn as if the cutting plane is rotated to a plane that is perpendicular to the line of sight as shown in the figure on the next slide. So the cutting plane line is always used when the cutting plane is bent or offset, or when the sectional view is non-symmetrical. Here you can see the aligned section view. The cutting plane line using the less than 90-degree angle turns to go through the offset feature of the part. So the cutting plane line is rotated to align with the viewing plane to create the sectional view. तो यहाँ पे हम जब इस फीचर के लिए यहाँ पे सेक्शन व्यू ड्रा करना है तो हम इसको रोटेट करेंगे सो डैट कि हम उसको इन लाइन कर सकें अपनी इस लाइन की और हम उसका सेक्शनल व्यू जो है वो ड्रा कर सकें लाइक दिस. Here is another example. Broken out section view. When only a small part of an object needs to be sectioned, a broken out section view of that part is prepared. Hidden lines are shown in the non-section area of a broken out section. An irregular short braid line separates the section area from the remainder of the drawing. Figure A shows a broken out section in both pictorial and orthographic views on the next slide, and you can notice that a broken out section facilitates the dimension to visible line in figure B. On figure A, you can see a broken out section view of a working drawing of a sleeve bearing. You can see the broken out section view didn't use any kind of cutting plane line. While differentiating the broken out section view to the other kind of sectional views, the other kind of sectional views using the cutting plane line, and that line is actually used to draw the section views. But in the case of broken out section view, as no cutting plane line is used, that's why broken out section view is drawn on a multi-view drawing as shown in figure A. On figure B, you clearly see a broken out section view that will permit the dimensioning to object line instead of the hidden lines. Here is an again quick representation of a broken out section view. Conventional practice, the sectional and unsectioned portion are separated by a break line, and the break line is freehand drawn as a thin continuous line while using the 4H type of pencil. Cutting plane line is not necessary for broken out section view, and we discussed this thing in the previous slide. Revolve section. Sectional view are often revolved at an angle of 90 degree to reveal a section of an object that is perpendicular to the plane of projection. In visualizing a revolve section, imagine a cutting plane passing through an object, creating a slice of the object. Now imagine rotating the slice at 90 degree, and the rotated slice is a revolve section view. Some revolved section break the object to show the section, and others show the section directly on the view. On the figure, you can see the revolve section view. But in revolve section view, we are using a visualizing revolve section that imagine the cutting plane line pass through the object. After that, we rotate the imagined cutting plane line at an angle of 90 degree, and the rotated slice is known as the revolve section views as shown in these figures. Here are some example of revolve section, inverted drawing and isometric drawing. So this one is the isometric drawing and this one is the multi-view drawing. So in this isometric drawing, we are imagine this cutting plane line at this point, and this view is revolved at an angle of 90 degree, and which is turns out to be like this. Here is again two different methods for drawing the revolved section views for a jet hammer chisel is shown. In the first method, the object is not braided, while on the other method the object is braided. इस फिगर में आप क्लियरली देख सकते हैं कि ये जो जेट हैमर चीजल है, डिफरेंट पोर्शन पे इसकी जो ओरिएंटेशन है वो डिफरेंट है, तो उसको रिवॉल्व करने के लिए उसके सेक्शनल व्यू को हम उसी ऑब्जेक्ट के ऊपर ही उसका व्यू ड्रा कर लेते हैं ताकि हम इजीली उसको अंडरस्टैंड कर सकें. हियर इज अगेन a quick representation of revolved section view. Again, another example of revolved section view. Another example of revolved section view. Remove section. When sections are drawn in a location other than in one of the 6 multi-view positions, they are removed sections. Sections are often removed to be drawn at a different scale or to dimension some portion in detail. So when sections are removed, they must be indexed to a cutting plane line containing identifying letters. So here you can see a remove section view. The difference between the revolve and remove section view is that on revolve section view, the section view is drawn on a multi-view drawing, while for the case of remove section view, the section line is used and each section line is indicated by a letter, and that letter is show the section views. And here is the section view of WW, and here is the section view of X-S, here is the section view of Y-Y, and here is the section view of Z-Z. These are the remove sections in a drawing of a spindle arbor. Here you can again see the each remove section is labeled through section AA, section B-B, and section C-C, and following scale is used, that is 3:2 for all the cases. Another example of remove section view. So this one is the remove section view and this one is the revolve section view. Here is an other example of remove section view for alternate placement of views, section A-A and for section B-B. Here is the quick comparison between revolve and remove section view. On revolve section view, the section view is drawn on the multi-view drawing, while the remove section view, the section view is drawn out of the multi-view drawing. Another type of section view is assembly section. One of the most common use for sectional drawing is to show the assembly of a part. So when multiple part assembly drawings are sectioned, then the adjoining parts are section line at different angles. Figure shows the example of an assembly section with multiple parts section. So here is the assembly section drawing depicting the multiple section part of a model of airplane motor. and these balloons are used to indicate the parts, and the whole assembly section view is depicting the model working of each part, how they would be assembled. Thin wall section. The outline of rib, spots and other thin walls are drawn on the section view. However, the section lining is not added to these parts. The figure shows the example of typical thin wall section for a corner bracket, as the material are too thin to section with cross hatching, such as a paper and the sheet metal are section solid. So thin wall section view is particularly used for the papers and sheet metal parts. Here you can see the section view of the part. Here is the isometric view, here is the front view and here is the top view. As the thickness of the wall is too thin, that's why we didn't add section lines. Auxiliary section view. Most sectional views are aligned with the normal plane of projection, while auxiliary section should be aligned with the projection line of an auxiliary views. Here you can see the auxiliary section view for a loading lever arm. Here you can see another example of auxiliary section view. Here you can see the convention of revolution. So features are revolved to the projection plane and then projected over. Exercise of auxiliary and aligned section view. Given the front and unrevolved right side views, sketch the right side view as an aligned section using the convention of revolution, and the material of the part is cast iron. So this one is the given front and unrevolved right side views. So now let's start drawing the right side view. So first fill the visible line in the section view, then fill the section lines, and now notice the section views. Enlarge section view. Sectional details are often too small to be interpreted and dimensioned, and for that case enlarged sections are prepared to clearly details and for ease of dimensioning. Here you can see enlarged section view of a screw adjuster. Here is the section A-A and here is the section view at section A-A. So this part of the screw is enlarged so that the dimension would be added easily. Rib and web sections. To avoid a false impression of thickness and solidity, ribs and webs are not sectioned. Here you can see a section that passes through the web A-A, and here you can see the section at A-A. Here you can see no section line in cut area of the web. This one is our cutting plane line that passes center of the rib or web. To avoid the false impression, we didn't add section line at this point. If the cutting plane passes crosswise through the rib or web, we include section line. As the section line B-B is passing through the web, that's why we add the section line in the cut area of the web. Non-section parts. It is common practice to show the standard parts in the round or unsections like nuts, bolt, rivets, shaft and screws. Here is exercise number 1. Pause the video and complete this exercise. You have to sketch the sectional view as indicated and the material of the part is steel. Hopefully you come up with the right solution, and here is the solution for your reference purpose. So it's all about section views of the drawing. That concludes our lecture. Thank you.